Hey everybody, Ryan FMTG here, and today we're talking about GP Day of Nightmares, which starts on Friday. It's kind of cool because some of you may or may not know that this GP is just the basic cards and Day of Nightmare cards. So that means no core set cards at all. So the meta is going to be different. The decks that you're going to be playing and facing will be different. And I've been brewing around a little bit. I've liked a couple decks. I think the 4 MP Morgan deck is still going to be very good since a lot of the synergy cards are from the newest set. However, I kind of wanted to maybe do something a little bit different for this video, so I've been working on a Jill deck. We are using Ultimate Weapon as the critical art, because Ultimate Weapon I think will be better in this GP than it is in the current meta because we don't have Mad Massacre, we don't have Selfless Predation, and we don't have Wall Jump and the shield stuff. There will be some shields, but a lot less. So that means when you play Ultimate Weapon, it can't get hosed as much. Of course, it's still a critical art that is a card, which means it can still be countered, stuff like that, a little bit more interactable rather than Hadoken or other critical arts, but I think this is kind of Jill's time to shine, and especially the Ultimate Weapon. So here's the QR code if you want to scan this and play it for yourself. We'll talk a little bit about the deck, jump into some games. If you like what you see, please hit that subscription button and that like button. That means a lot to me. And so here's the deck. It's a lot of 3-ofs, a couple 2-ofs here or there. We're not playing many action cards because we're doing all explore stuff. So most of our units come with an action. But we are playing a play set of Awakening, just basically to get more explore going. And we are playing this play set of Spreading Shot because Spreading Shot's 2 MP, so it's free if we do it in response to something. And this is just a solid card, 3 damage, RNG style, nothing to shrug about. We are playing 1 Storm. This card is good, not great. 4 MP's a little bit for this, but if we get our explore count to 3, deal 4 to everything, it's kind of good. That's why it's just a one of fun of, right? And then everything else are all units, mostly explore. The only non-explore units we have are this little monster, because just deal 3 to a random target is really good. We kind of have our finishers in a way. We have a playset of Nash because this, as long as your explore count is over that 3 threshold, and yet again, I'll be saying that threshold a lot because that is the threshold that we want to get to, this becomes a finisher. And then Dimitri, as long as your explore count is kind of 3 or higher, you can play this before, but it's a little bit weak. But this can just be, especially with Rush, it just gets in. It's almost like a fireball at the end game. And then, of course, Jill. She's just a bomb if you can get her, especially with Veil and then combo. She hits very hard. And then our Explore creatures are a playset of Victor. Ammo is pretty good. Then Guile. When Guile dies, we get Detonation, which is awesome. This is basically a kill spell, so we need to put less kill spells in our deck because this is a kill spell in and of itself. Carlos gets shield, and then we are playing just 1 Kennedy. Fighting Spirit is better than ammo, but I do really like the when played triggers on Explore rather than when dies. But Guile, when it dies, we get Detonation, which is very good. Where Kennedy, it has to die, unlike Victor, which is just when played. Even though Fighting Spirit is better than ammo, that's why we're playing more Victor, because I like when I just play it, we automatically get the satisfaction, we automatically get the card, and that's pretty good. We are then playing just 1 Zeku. Combo is a great card, and just for 1 MP is very good, but Zeku is 5 MP, a little bit, we don't want that many of them. And then I guess I kind of overshot this. Another payoff of being Explore, and another thing that you need 3 or more Explore triggers is Claire. Claire, deal 6 to the unit in front is such a good card. So overall, this deck is pretty powerful, especially with the other decks in the meta kind of losing some stuff. We're not really losing that much. Of course, we can't play Rathalos or Fate-Defying Ryu, but this deck doesn't necessarily need that. It still kind of has all its pieces. So why don't we jump into some matches and kind of see how this goes. I will be doing the free matches compared to rank matches just because a little bit softer of decks or competition, which, softer decks is what the GP will be. Okay, so we can I kind of want to put a little pressure on right away just because they might need to wait. So we might as well just get some of these down. You will notice sometimes I will throw off like an ammo or a shield, even though we don't really want to, but we have so many things, because if you play Carlos and your EX pocket is full, you get the Explore trigger, but you don't get the card, which kind of stinks. And then also it makes this trade very good too, so that's fine. Why don't we explore for... Let's explore for a shield. A shield can be a little bit more valuable, and now we already have 3 explorers, so we can do like Claire and stuff now, which will be nice. That wasn't that high of a target, but is what it is. Okay. I have noticed in the free matches that people tend to maybe concede, same, a little bit earlier than they would in a rank match, just because this is more a practice room. Because that was pretty early, right? They could have just had a dead hand, and we already had our 3 threshold. We were already kind of doing good, so I kind of felt good in that matchup for sure. Okay, some Nergigante, change form. Ooh, this is going to be a nice brew. If your hero has 15 or less life, units in your hand or in your EX pocket get +2/+2. Okay, let's just start off doing an ammo. Ooh. Do that. We want one more explore, because we don't really want to play anything right now. We don't want to kill this. Ooh, that was pretty bad. Like, we could just play this to do that, but that feels pretty bad. But then we're kind of just like locked, right? Yeah, that was actually kind of a lucky coincidence, right? And this is a problem with this deck, is that we can just kind of have too much. Let's just do this. We really want to explore to get Claire. Sometimes you can have so many things where you don't have the explore, and that you just like playing these Nashes with this rate feels real bad. This is going to be fine because we want to then play Carlos, get the explore, then Claire, so it will be 5. Yet again, we don't need to do anything here. We might as well beef up something, because we are playing... We have some other things that we want to explore for, such as our rocket launcher and stuff. Let's spread it out so both are threat and will trade a little bit better. But both are pretty vulnerable, especially Claire. Maybe we should go all in Carlos. That's kind of viewer discretion advised, I think. We might as well just explore for this so we can play it as soon as we want, and the cooldown time. We maybe wanted to just fire this off before they could do trades. Let's just do this now, because it will be 6 pierce damage. They could selfless. Just desserts. That's pretty much fine. That's actually pretty good for us. I think let's play this. They kind of wasted a lot of mana or MP there. Let's do this, because basically we just want to get the beats going more or less. We can do this because it will kill it now. Oh, it would have killed it before because this will hit first. That was poor. My bad. Yeah, too bad we didn't. We should have quickly explored since our EX pocket, because then we could have done that in response. But that was pretty good RNG. We got both going. Okay. Yeah, we were definitely... We played a little loose there, I'm not going to lie. We should have explored a little bit faster, so in response to the Mad Massacre, we could have, but we didn't really get punished. And we were very far ahead. Because, like, once you're above the 3 threshold of Explore, the world is kind of your oyster, right? Like, Claire is just a hard removal spell, dealing 6 damage. Nash is such a beefy... It hits hard, and it has quite a bit of defense. Having 2 Clairs in our opener is not particularly exciting, but at least we have one. When we play, we get to explore, then when this dies, I almost kind of want to play Guile first, because if it starts to trade, I want Guile to die over Carlos, just to kind of get that explore going. Let's just play this here. Okay.
Nothing else.
Sure. Yeah, maybe I'm going to keep doing the free matches. We were doing free matches over the weekend when I was streaming, and there's some early concessions, but not as much as this. To be fair, maybe they just had a dead hand, right? You could be playing champion ranked, and, you know, Rathos just has a dead hand. So that, you know, it's definitely maybe not necessarily them just being salty or something. It could just be dead hands. Let's do Zeku. We could just give Zeku, like... No, I kind of want to give combo to... Ooh, that is a good one. You know what? We kind of need to get our EX pocket a little bit empty, because we're going to start playing like more cards and wanting to explore. Is there a reason to... No, I think this is fine. We should play Shield, sorry. My apologies. Because Shield was free there. I want to get a detonation, deal X damage, will shield. Me saving the shield kind of did help, but it was not premeditative. Because now we're going to get detonation, which will be nice. I think, unfortunately, we might just need to... Ooh, that was bad. Let's detonate, because like they just have so many shields, which is going to be very bad for us. Ooh, that's fine. Too bad we didn't have one more. So Trish is at 4. I kind of want to wait till we have one more MP to do this, so just in case they do something, we can now rocket launcher and like cross our fingers that it hits Trish and not the feline. That is fine. We definitely don't want to do anything because right now this is in our favor, so we kind of wanted to use the extra MP. It's like enticing, but as long as we got Trish off the board, that's exactly what we want to do. We could kill this, but I think I would rather take... I think I almost want to just take another hit, play this and then try to play this like back to back. Ooh, heavy pierce. You know what? We're going to be a little greedy here. Let's do this, because this is going to kill that. Then we need to wait a little bit, do these. This heavy pierce is going to be very bad for us. Nah, that's fine. Ah! If Ada was not there, because we could have done that and then another one, so that was going to be very good. We just basically hope that this gets it. Okay, come on, RNG. 2 up front, 2 at bottom, and hopefully like none with Ada. Okay. And rocket launchers are kind of dying in our hand right now. So like, this is where like Hadoken would be a little bit better. Basically, I think we just have to wait till there's nothing on the board, and we hope that they don't have a shield. Because shield kind of blows us out, I think we lose. If not, though, I think we're stabilizing? We'll do this. We're at 2, which is very scary, especially when they are basically have their critical. Well, shield blows us out again. No whammy, please. Yeah. There's no reason. Okay, that was... Yeah. And see, that's why I think that rocket launcher will be better in the GP, because wall jump is not a thing, right? Which is a very, very big thing. Because if that was like Hadoken, we could have like gotten there, but since it was wall jump, or since it was the rocket launcher, kind of felt a little bit bad. That was a good game though. That was definitely grindy. And Jill intrinsically has a lot of 2-for-1 cards. Like, you know, you play a card, you play a unit, you get an action card, and that is intrinsically kind of this 2-for-1. Even if both aren't great, it's kind of like an okay unit and an okay action to make one solid, like very solid card, right? Okay. So we obviously are playing these 3 first. I kind of just want to get this to start the chain. Let's just... Let's do this. It feels a little bit bad because it can just get soaked up, but these demons are actually going to do stuff to us. I think I almost want to power this up now so that we can actually get the monster cage, whatever it's called. Biohazard, right? I think that's what it's called. Bioweapon capsule. Hopefully this actually goes. They could just have another halt spell, and now this feels very good. We still need to explore one more time. So I think we're just going to do Zeiku here. So we can... Oh, we're not going to... Let's do this, because I do kind of want to actually get the combo, especially since we have a Nash. Ooh, that was somewhat very good. I think we have to give combo to Zeiku so then we can use our critical get it in the yard, but this is getting pretty risky. And this is where, like, they could counter it, which feels real bad, right? And hopefully... we want to do this so if they do respond with, like, a cantrip or something, Ibuki's still a 10 power creature, so it does die. So it's basically counter or bust here. Yeah. Let's just do this to trickle her down so then hopefully we can kill her later.
Now I'm officially ticked off.
So hopefully we can play this before they can do another thing. So now, even if they do a cantrip, we're still killing it, so it's counter or bust here. Because if we didn't do our spread shot, if they did a cantrip or something in response to this, it would not die. See what they play. Like, I almost kind of want to do Dimitri. Dimitri's going to be so big. And also we got that in before they could use their trigger. So that was very nice. Kind of like a little fireball right to the face. This is looking very good. Because the next time something opens up, we can just do another Dimitri. Or, like, this will trade... Ooh, that's pretty good. Very good. This might be problematic for us. Especially that Carlos has the shield. Because we want to just get this Claire down, but... There we go. Okay. We got enough pressure going on in the up lane and bottom lane because hopefully... Because, like, worst case scenario, they freeze the Carlos and then we could never get Claire down. And then we just kind of get eaten up by the Ibuki. So that's going to be it. We won a couple games, we lost a couple we won, but the opponent kind of conceded either due to dead hands or just the free match, you know, not as much on the line. Overall, I like this deck. I think this deck will be very, very good in the GP. I'm not sure if it will be the best deck. I think right now with my testing, it's either this deck or the 4 MP Morgan. So I'll probably be doing a video of the 4 MP Morgan Day of Nightmare GP deck that I have. I kind of want to change it around a little bit, then in the next couple of days I'll post a video. So yeah, if you want to play a deck that, you know, Jill is fun, and she's a character that I feel hasn't gotten her time to shine, and I feel like this is kind of her most appropriate time to kind of get in there. Here's the deck code one last time, just in case you want to scan it, and I will see you all next time.